Good morning, everybody. Those who follow my videos, especially from the African countries and European and Asian, those who speak English, and also Arabs who like to speak English also, because I intend so as to send this message in English so as to voice our issues to the other world, especially those who do not know what is going on in Sudan. I want them to be aware of our issues that is going on in our country so as to justice us according to the truth that they take from me, from my videos here. Nowadays there is rumors coming from here and there about the movements of the military leaders. These rumors want to destroy the morals of the individuals and the civilians, because the enemy has discovered that he has been beaten on the battleground, and the FFC outside with their very huge and strong media, they want to use it against the desire of the Sudanese people, so as to beat the gingerweed on the ground. And really, the gingerweed nowadays has been beaten in every place they went to it so as to enter it by force. These rumors are very bad, especially for those who do not listen to the informal speaker of the army, that officer, brigadier officer, who is responsible of sending all the information that concern the movements and the operations of the army to the people, so as to be aware of what is going on. Yes, yeah, we used so as to listen to him from time to time, because he always sends his message after a long waiting of us, and the people are in a hurry of time. The people are in a hurry of time because they want to receive the information quickly so as to know what is going on, especially the other people, those who are on the ground, especially from the individual, from the RSF, or even from the individuals from our national army. They used to photo or to take videos from the battleground and send it to the people. These matters, in spite of they come not in intention so as to dirt the message of the army, but sometimes it will not help our army in its operations well, because those people who use so as to send such videos, they are going to send other messages to the enemy, showing him that the movement of our army, we want our army movement to be sacred, because the operations, military operations, should be sacred. And we know we have a satellite, we have investigations, so we have people who are very faithful to the army, who send information about the movement of the enemy to our army so as to avoid their spot points. So we want the people to be aware of this. When they receive any information from those people, they have to make sure that this information is correct. The correctness of this information will come to you when you listen to the formal speaker from the army. Because that officer is responsible of collecting the information and then send it according to the need to the people to know what is going on, instead of listening to the international agencies or the correspondents, or even from the individuals who are on the ground, so as to hear, to eat, and to take the information about what is going on the ground. So I want people in our country to be aware of this, and if they want to take anything that concern our movements, they have to go directly to the formal director of that office, office, so as to take the information from him. That will help us much. It is known that now most of the individuals of the RSF want to go out from Sudan, from Khartoum especially, and then from Sudan, so as to return back to their countries. But that will never happen, because they are wanted by the government here, so as to be judged according to our Sudanese law, because most of them are mercenaries, those who came from Chad or Mali or Chad or Mauritania or from other places, those who want so as to work as mercenaries inside the country. And we are against this. We want all the people here to be aware of this and try to inform our former authorities about the movement of those people, those who want to lay down their weapons and try to go out without being arrested by the army. And this is our role as civilians, to follow their movements, to follow the mercenaries movement, especially those who want to go out or to escape secretly instead of being captured by our police or our people. The people also role is increasing nowadays because most of those people who want to go away, most of them they have no weapons. They are just going as civilians or try to deny as women wearing women clothes to go outside. And this is our golden moment so as to capture them and arrest them and give them to the police, and the police will give them to the investigation office inside our town. I think that the party now at its end, and the people in the coming weeks or at the end of this month or the coming months, whatever it be, we are going to celebrate the final victory of our army. We want all the people, our people in South Sudan, to be aware and not try to take any information that is not coming from the formal speaker from the army, and try also to be helpful to the armed forces and the regular forces, and try to stand by the government through cleaning their roads or going back to Khartoum and try to clean their houses and to rebuild their houses well and to start a new life and to take lessons from what is going around us. That things will help us so as to build our nation again, and it will help us also so as to send a message to the other world that Sudanese people are very aware of their duty towards themselves and towards the governments and also towards the world, so as to give them lessons about the willing of Sudanese people to recover from this illness, and also to be able so as to conquer the weakness that is entering ourselves, and it will help us also to live in peace and tranquility. Now also our role to go back to the states, especially the 17 states, the agricultural one, and also to the places that is concern of animals, so as to breed our animals, and to go to the fields so as to plant our ground, and that will help us also so as to have a very good production in the coming days. All these things help our government so as to build our internal income, to have a very good amount of money to build our people and also to build ourselves and to build our country and to compensate the people that have lost much of their luggage. It is our time. We are not going to be greedy to have all these things, but all these things will come through in spite of we have suffered much. We are also taking examples from the Japanese. When they come out from the international world war, they depend on themselves first, and they build themselves well, and they build them country well, and now they are at the front lines of the world, of the industry worlds. They are very progressive, and the people over there are very comfortable. We want patriotism to spread among our people, to deploy all this patriotism in our syllabus, and also to tell it to our coming generations, and try to reestablish our new syllabus according to the recent conditions we are living in. And this is what is going to happen in the coming days. It is also a time so as to clean our lines, to live happily, and to clean also our houses and our minds of the bad thoughts that is conquer our mind during the war from 15 April 2022 up to the moment. We feel that now we are feeling the sense of victory, and the people now are preparing themselves well so as to go back to Khartoum. Thank you to our government, thank you to the free people all over the world, especially those who are surrounding us. Thank you to Egypt, and thank you to Chad who hosted our refugees. And now we are waiting for other people so as to stand by us through humanitarian aids, and also through supporting our army and also through our starting by the Sudanese people, through giving him new morals, or to give our people new chances so as to build our country. Till that happen, we are going to depend only on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ourselves so as to build ourselves again. and till you meet again, God bless you.